Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Intuitive friends, this is a super chat live. This is not a free reading. If you are interested in taking part in the what's going on or what's possibly going on with, which is my spill the tea type of reading, then feel free to take a look at the pinned comment up above. As you see, it's not a free reading, but if you want to take part, please feel free to be part of this reading by doing a super chat that is $10 or $9.99 super chat or super sticker. And as long as you have the format, and again, intuitive friends, super important that you take a look at everything that is here on the description box, okay? Because it tells you and it helps you formulate your question. So all questions will be starting with what is possibly going on with, and then you just fill in that blank. Now, I know it sounds simple and easy to do, but sometimes that is not what I get. So no worries if you haven't phrased it in that way, because when I read your question, I will then formulate it in that way. That is the way that I'm going to be channeling your messages today. Please know, intuitive friends, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay? For entertainment purposes only. I'm sorry, I'm back here. I am getting the decks here ready for this reading. I'm excited. I don't know who's here yet, but I will find out shortly. And I'm going to go in the order that you have appeared in the chat. Okay, so that's important. And please make sure you're here for your reading, because whether you're here or not, I'm still going to give you your reading. Okay. So if you do miss it because you're at work, which is fine, or you're doing something else behind the scenes, that's perfectly fine. Just don't forget to come back and get your reading, okay? All right, intuitive friends. I will start shortly by taking a look at the chat, and then I'm going to review the legal disclaimer. Please take a look at the legal disclaimer, read that on your own, and I will, of course, read that momentarily. Very excited. We're going to see what comes through today based on what is possibly going on with fill in the blank. Okay? All right, intuitive friends, just give me 2 seconds. So sorry here. I was actually meditating before I came out, so I didn't prep this up here for you guys. All right, we will be jumping in. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Don't forget to take a look at your March readings and also your April readings. I also did a very informative and detailed pick a card reading focusing on the possible astrological what's igniting you or something like that. I think I wrote as the title. So take a look at that reading. It's a pick a card. It's focusing on the astrological year, which started with Aries season on March 20th. But the pick a card reading that I did for all of you is basically focusing on, what you are igniting throughout the 2026 astrological new year. So it's for the whole year, okay? Take a look at that. And sorry, here I have like, you guys know I have like massive amounts of cards, decks. All right, let's begin. All right, intuitive friends, let's see what's going on here in the chat. All right, intuitive friends, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for those of you who are here. Hello, Big 215. Hello, Butterfly. Hello, Ava. Hello, Monica. And hello, Shatira. Welcome, intuitive friends. For those of you who are joining for the first time or are subscribers here to the channel, welcome back. For those of you who just subscribed to the channel, thank you. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader for entertainment purposes only. Intuitive friends, please take a look at my credentials down below in the description box, as well as in the chat. Please note that this is not a free reading. There are no refunds, and there are no follow-up questions, because I'm going to give you as much detail as I can for approximately 10 minutes. Sometimes I may go a couple of minutes over, but that's fine. I know that you do not mind. That being said, intuitive friends, this is a super chat only reading, and the only question that I will be channeling is what's possibly going on with, and then you fill in the blank. Some examples of that question are as follows. What is possibly going on with me, and fill in the blank? What's possibly going on with, fill in the blank? What's possibly going on with my career? Or what's possibly going on with a specific area of your life? What's possibly going on with my new connection, if it's a new connection? If it's a no contact connection, then write no contact connection. If you were ghosted by someone recently, or if there's something here in connection to something that you want to follow up with in regards to what's possibly going on with so-and-so, then you just need to write, if it's anything name related, you don't have to write their full name. You could just write either their first name or their first initial, okay? What's possibly going on with, fill in the blank, and then you can quickly summarize what that may be, okay? I don't need a lot of details, but I do need you to specify what it is that I'm going to jump into. Intuitive friends, please read the legal disclaimer. This is a 10-minute reading, and I will call you in the order that you appeared in the chat. The legal disclaimer is as follows. These messages are for entertainment purposes only, and please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice, or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Big 215, thank you so much for being here. Welcome back. Let's spill the tea. All right, let's see what is possibly going on with the dream that you had about Layla. Okay, so what is possibly going on with the dream that you had with Layla? Okay. All right, Big 215. Let's see what is coming through in regards to your question. What is possibly going on with the dream about Layla? Possibly what Layla may have wanted to tell you or say, or let's see what pops through. Okay. After Bake 215, we have Ava, after Ava, Monica, after Monica, Shatira. Okay. All right. So let's spill some tea here What is possibly going on with the dream that Big 215 had about Layla? What is possibly going on here? So you see, I'm shuffling a lot. All right, let's see what's coming through. All right, sorry, intuitive friends. Hold on a second. Okay. All right, let's see what's coming through. What is possibly going on with the dream that Big 215 had about Layla? It's funny because I think I want to say that I told you were going to have some dreams here about this person. All right, so you have here bound by demands, stifled by expectations. It is time to redefine limits and reclaim freedom. Okay, so bound by demands. The next, or I should say the card that's right behind that says reciprocal lines. Navigate boundaries with grace, mastering the art of give and take in harmony. Okay. All right. What I'm picking up here with this first card here, bound by the demands, stifled by expectations. It's time to redefine limits and reclaim freedom. There's this energy surrounding this dream about some sort of subconscious expectations, some type of subconscious hold, okay, on either something that is expected, wanted, promised, okay? It says it's time to redefine the limits and the freedom because there may be some things within this 5D dream experience that is connected to the 3D. Okay, there's a connection here. Although there may have been some promises and vows on the 3D realm, there's this energy that's coming through in the 5D, focusing and talking about some things shifting or changing, something needing to either loosen up or that there may be a redefinition here of what was discussed, expected, what may have been said, may have been true at the time it was said, but there may be some outside forces that may be shifting or rearranging some things here. And so there's this energy of within, again, I don't know what the dream was about, but there's this sense here of something changing and the freedom to be able to live out independently the free will of the people involved. Okay. Reciprocal line says here, navigate boundaries with grace. Okay, that's the first part of the reading. I'm sorry, that's the first part of this card, not the reading. Okay. So there is a boundary here in the 3D world. However, that boundary may be not as structured in the 5D, which could be the reason why you're dreaming of this person, Lila, and Lila may be dreaming of you. So there's that kind of like 3D boundary, both of you, or maybe you, maybe because it was your dream, so I can't talk about the other person. Okay, the other Lila is not saying I had the dream. You're saying you had the dream. So there is kind of this boundary where you can't, you're able to, in a way, go and bridge between this world and the 5D. Now, what's super important here about that is that when you go to sleep, are you asking to infiltrate her 5D, 5D space, or is this happening naturally? So in other words, if you're, and I'm not saying you are, but I'm just giving you the possibilities of the energy that I'm picking up. If there is this kind of energy where it's like, I want to be able to see and infiltrate and see what's going on with so and so in my dream state, then this is talking about you needing to allow free will to happen in every single dimension, meaning in the 3D world as well as in the 5D world. Therefore, asking to pop up with and talk with or connect with someone in the 5D world, there may be this energy here saying, listen, you're kind of overstepping the boundary. Okay. If that is happening, or if the dream is happening on its own, meaning you just go to sleep and it just happens to be popping up, then there is this energy between you and this person being able to communicate with each other or connect with each other. But again, bound by demands here, there may be this kind of pushback, especially if someone is not on board with wanting to have a connection in the 5D realm. So that is a very tricky situation. And it's one that I would navigate and tread very carefully, because it could very well be, in a way, infringing upon someone's free will. If, and I'm not saying that you are, but if you are intentionally reaching out to her energy field, and there isn't that wanting to reach out to you in return. Okay. So that's what I'm picking up here. Of course, that's not the only part of your reading, but it is the start of your reading. Okay. So let's see here, because I'm getting that kind of like, that needs to be discussed. That needs to be, in a way, kind of like reviewed here. All right. All right, let's take a look here. You see how this reciprocal lines, okay, is upside down? It's upside down because something is off balance. Something is off kilter here. Not only do you have this card upside down, but you also have here this card upside down. So they've come both out in the reverse. And if I take this card and I put it in its upright position, we have the scales. We have the scales, justice, objectivity, being diplomatic, allowing divine justice to play out, allowing destiny and fate to play out. It's in the reverse. So the energy surrounding this reading could be one that is, number one, placing something on hold, symbolizing that something here is off balance, is off kilter. Okay. Something is tipping more on one side than the other. Again, especially if we're talking about the reaching out. Okay. So one person may be wanting to reach out and might say, well, we're not talking in the 3D world. So let me just kind of do it in the 5D dimension, without understanding that free will needs to be involved in all dimensions. Okay. And I'm not saying that is what is happening here, but I am saying that that is the energy that's popping up. Okay. So give me more clarity here with bound by demand. What is possibly going on in regards to this dream that Big 215 had with Layla? Look at that. The hungry ghost. And I'm going to read exactly what's here. Obsessions. Obsessions, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. So this dream could be a manifestation of your subconscious having this person as a symbol of what it is that you are either feeling a lack of, obsessed with, or have a deep sense of attachment, which is why I said at the top of the reading that I was getting the energy of someone infiltrating someone else's energy. Now, I'm not saying that you are doing that, Big 215, but what I am saying is the energy here is telling me that this is more of just like a subconscious, you know, energy back. Shh, shh. Ace, quiet. Okay. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through. There's some type of communication of boundaries here. And that dream. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Again, I don't know anything about the dream. I don't know anything about anything here. But let's take a look here at what is possibly going on with Big 215's dream about Layla. Give me more clarity on reciprocal lines. The one who changes, transformation, change. Okay? Not being able to communicate with each other. What's possibly going on here? Like I said, we're not able to communicate with each other in the 3D realm. And there could be this, again, obsession, scarcity consciousness, or attachment to the energy of Lila, which could be the reason why she's popping up in the reading. But I'm getting here, there's this sense of not being able to talk, not being able to communicate. There may be some changes that are happening behind the scenes that are not being discussed, that are tipping things off. Something is off kilter, something is off balance. Let's continue and see what else is coming through. What is possibly going on in this dream? Career just popped out. I'm concerned on my career and focus on advancing no matter what it takes. So your question here was, what is possibly going on in the dream? What is possibly going on with Big 215's dream about Layla? She may be focusing on her career. She may be focusing on something in her life that is not connected to wanting to connect or talk about this connection in the 3D realm. Remember, I started this reading talking about free will. And this person's free will, looking at the energy that's coming across here, is I'm focused on my career. I am focusing on something that is not connected to you and I at this moment in time. I'm connected to where I'm going. I'm connected to the next step, the next milestone. Okay. So this is the possible storyline that I'm getting here. Let's see. Give me more clarity here on what curious. Now there's two cards here starting with curious. I told you one person is super curious about what's going on with the other person, and another person is focused on something completely different, which may be their career or something that they hold very valuable right now. Okay. Who's who in the dream? I don't know. But there are two different energies here. There's a person who's more in the I want to connect. So if I can't connect in the 3D, I can connect in the 5D, whether it's you or her. And there's one person who's strictly just like, I want to not really chat, not really talk, not make a connection here. I just want to focus on what is important to me right now, which is my next milestone. Curious. I'm intrigued and eager to learn more and figure you out. Remember that I was talking about an energy of wanting to be, and again, whomever this is, whether it's you or the other person, someone being nosy, infiltrating someone's energy in the 5D, or making sure that if the 3D realm, I am not with you, that I'm holding on to you energetically. There you go. Okay. Small favor. I'm hoping you won't mind helping me with something minor. Okay. There's a curiosity about someone wanting to know just a little something that is not only intriguing to them, but it's creating some sense of imbalanced tension subconsciously. Okay. So there we go. Let's take two more decks, and then of course I'll give you uh, the rest. I'm sorry. Let's take two more decks, and then I'll. Sorry, Ace is gonna get walked right now. Pardon the background noise here. All right, give me more in regards to this possible energy here surrounding this dream Big 215 had in regards to Lila. Date. And look at where date fell. Date fell on curious. Someone wants to know, is there someone else involved here? Whatever was going on in the in the dream, there's a sense of curiosity, or there's a sense of I want to be validated because I want to make sure that you're not dating someone else, or you're not thinking about someone else. Again, obsessive, scarcity, consciousness, attachment. So whether it's your energy or her energy, and I would say more yours than hers, but again, different, this could go either way. There is someone very intrigued. And like I said, I just want to know that one little thing. Are you interested in someone? Are you seeing someone? Are you talking to someone? What are you doing? Do you love me? Do you not love me? Did you forget about me? Are you thinking about me? Do you miss me? And one person is like, hey, listen, I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to, keep it moving and keep focusing on my next milestone. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through. After this, I'm going to channel your last and final deck. Okay, what is possibly going on? Okay, wedding, perfect match. And is somebody falling in love with somebody else? Validation, confirmation. Okay, the lack of scarcity mindset. I'm in love, you're in love, we're in love. Are we still on board with the plans that we had in the near future? I feel you're the perfect match. I'm in love with you, but are you falling in love with someone else? Okay. Very, very interesting here. Okay. Last but not least, let's take a look at your last and final card. And Bake 215, thank you so much for tuning in, for stopping by. I hope this has given you a sense of clarity here. And let's jump to your last and final card. Okay. Up next. Ooh, who's up next? Up next, we have Ava. Ava, thank you so much. I'm almost finished with this reading, so just hang on. Bake 215, let's see what is possible. Well, this is this is actually your advice. So what is your advice here? What is your possible advice? Preserve your energy. Preserve your energy. Somebody is wasting their energy on something that should be given space, whether it's you or the other person. Preserve your energy. Don't let things, people, preoccupations, things from the past or recent past, don't let things or people with low vibrations interfere with your sacred space. Why is it saying sacred space here? Because when we go to sleep, the 5D and the 5D realm, the realm where we dream, is sacred space, which is what I was talking about, the sense of either an obsession or attachment, being very much connected to someone else's energy and infiltrating that other person's energy, whether consciously or unconsciously. If they no longer serve you, just give up on them and simply let go. Don't forget to restore your energy after a storm. This is basically talking about the energy that I've been picking up since the top of the reading, where it's one person is really focused on something else, on something they want to accomplish, and this person or persona, okay, or the energy of Lila or whomever it was that's in the stream, is a manifestation of some type of attachment here. Something that someone doesn't want to let go, whether they don't want to let go of the reality that it is time to let things go and flow, because someone here is very focused on their own life, whether it's they're focused on their career or where they're focused on their career and meeting new people. But that's what's coming through here. This is saying preserve your energy, rebalance, because something here is off kilter, something here is off balance. Okay, again, don't let things or people or situations, circumstances, or events with low vibrations interfere with your sacred space. If they no longer serve you, just let them go. Give up on them and simply let go. Don't forget to restore your energy after a storm. That being said, Bake 215, thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and support. And again, I feel this person's energy, Lila's energy, is very much focused on the next milestone. That being said, thank you so much, Bake215. Intuitive friends, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are a subscriber to the channel, welcome back. If you are new to the channel and you just subscribed, thank you. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, Intuitive friends. All my details are down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Intuitive friends, if you want a honest and clear and unbiased reading for entertainment purposes only, then I would ask you, join this super chat live, because I will channel the energies that are surrounding you, or the situation, circumstance, or event that you bring up to the table today. Just make sure that you use the wording or the verbiage that is listed in the examples, okay? As a reminder, Intuitive friends, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget to take a look at your March readings, your April readings. They are already posted. And where's this deck? Where's this deck? Hold on one second, Intuitive friends. Oh, here it is. If you are single, the singles readings are up. If you are in a relationship or in a partnership or in a connection, that reading is already up. So take a look at the couples playlist, the singles playlist. Take a look at the pick a card reading playlist, where you will find the astrological 2026 astrological new year reading, which I did in a very detailed manner. So take a look at that. What I'll do is I'll actually place it here for those of you who are interested in taking a look at that. Up next, we have, actually, let me do the next reading, because I'm scared that this is going to like erase this from here. I'll place it towards the end, or you could just take a look at it in the pick a card playlist. It'll be the first reading that's up there. Okay, that's the 2026 astrological new year. So Ava, welcome Ava. After Ava, we have Monica. After Monica, we have Shatira. So Ava's question is, what is possibly going on with what may be potentially coming? Okay, so give me a specific time frame here. Ava, do you want to do within the next 2 months? What is possibly going on or coming up? What is possibly coming up for you within the next 2 months? Hello, Takia. The next 2 months. Let me know if that makes sense for you. Okay, I'll wait for you to answer that for me. Hello, Takia. Welcome back, my dear. 4 months. Let's see. 4 months gets us into, all right, let's see. Well, we are kind of like April, May, June, July. All right, that makes sense. Between that, well, spring and summer. Yeah, okay, 2 seasons. Yeah, that's fine. Then the next, yeah, between spring, because we are now in spring. So spring and summer. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so let's take a look here. What is possibly going on here for Ava within the next 4 months? All right, 4 months is kind of long just for the reading itself, but I'll do it this way. I'll break it down very quickly and then just try to, all right, let's see. The next 4 months, we're starting here with April. So I'm only going to take out one card for each because it's 4 months is quite long. So I'll just do, give me here, what is possibly going on here for Ava? We're looking at 4 months, but we're starting with April. April energy, 7 of Pentacles. In April, patience is going to be super important. You are either expecting or wanting or looking forward to something to grow. You want something to finally finish. You want something to finally grow, okay? Or wrap up so that something can grow for you. 7 of Pentacles is coming across as needing the patience and continuing the effort and the focus to open something up here. Okay, hold on one second. Let's get more messages here in regards to April. Give me more details here in connection. Okay, great passion, I just said that. And dogs, getting together with friends. Okay, there's something here that you are being very loyal to or very consistent here when April comes along. Okay, there may be here something about passion. Interesting, because this is the marking of spring. There is something here that you want to bloom and grow. Again, validation, confirmation on what I was picking up. There's this energy here of like picking up your mood or picking up your energy by hanging out with friends and loved ones, your support system here, whomever those may be. I do feel that there may be some supportive energies or something networking wise, where you may find different people, different avenues, or different opportunities to grow and blossom. Now, is it going to come overnight? No. Is it going to take time? Yes, because the 7 of Pentacles is coming across as this energy that needs time to unfold or unravel. There may be something here that you may be very interested in that maybe in the past, ooh, barrel just flipped over, that you may have kind of put off in the back burner before. Barrel says you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Yeah, you see, there's something here that's going to take time to grow. There's something here that's going to take time to unfold. But make sure that whatever opportunities or focus or things that you are kind of like planting, the seeds that you're planting, or wherever it is that you're looking for to increase or to kind of see if something grows and blooms, it's in a place where you feel very passionate about, where it's connected to what something that inspires you. So this is talking about taking your time and making sure, especially if this is in love, money, goals, or career, that you take your time to really find out what inspires you and use your network of people, friends, family, and loved ones, as well as your ethereal network to connect you here and to maybe kind of like whatever it is that you're looking for, kind of saying, hey, listen, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z. You know, do you know anything about X, Y, and Z? Or is there any information that you can share with me? So it's about working with your connections, okay? But whatever is going to bloom or grow here may take some time. Let's take a look at May very quickly here. It's a 10-minute reading, so let's see, can I do 4 months in 10 minutes? Because it's going to be very superficial in a way, but I'm going to give you as much details that comes through. So make sure you kind of like write down these entertainment for messages for entertainment purposes. 9 of Swords may be very heavy for you in the month of May. Okay, maybe the waiting is catching up on you. Maybe something here is creating some type of worry or sleepless night or stress. But whatever this 9 of Swords is, this is reminding you here that you can shift the energy by redirecting this mindset. Okay, remember to look at the glass half full rather than half empty. And if something is taking a long time, don't get too stressed about the amount of time that something is taking. I already told you 7 of Pentacles is about patience. It's about waiting for something to grow or to evolve. So continue moving forward. Love. Yeah, put your heart and soul in whatever it is that you want to achieve or whatever you may be looking for or planting, and that you are, doing your due diligence, okay? Watering the idea, making moves, being consistent, okay? Put all your heart and soul in the dedication, the patience, the work, the tenacity, and the consistency in something. Because, like I said, it's not going to grow overnight. You may get a little bit caught up in your head, okay, at first. But remember, figure out what is the passion. What is it that really brings you passion in your life? And then plant seeds in the, metaphorically, plant the seeds that you need to plant in the areas that are very much aligned to your passion and to your heart's desire here with love. Ooh, 4-leaf clover. And you have here older man, and you have here, okay, so this and this. All right, a lot came through here for the messages for you for May. This is what's coming through. There may be a sudden turnaround here. There may be an important person, whether this person is older in chronological age, whether this I'm being told. Okay. So we're going to talk about this person being in the 3D world, and then I'm going to talk about this person in the ethereal world. Okay, someone who may have crossed over. But let me continue on what I was channeling. There may be a person in your energy field, in your circle of friends, that may be supporting you, cheering you on, maybe trying to help you here. There may be an opportunity or a blessing that may come through someone. Now, the person could be chronologically older than you. If it's not that the person is chronologically older than you, even if they are younger, it could be someone with more experience in something that you have a passion for and something that you want to do. Could be in work or finances, okay? Because I see pentacles here. So this could be related to work, but there could be someone here who either gives you a clue, gives you a chance, or gives you some type of kind of like hint in regards to something flipping in the direction of you benefiting. I do have the month of March here. We are right now in the month of March, but also we have Aries here, which is talking about April energy. So March and April energy here could be very much connected to this May energy. So there could be something that is connected to March or April that you may be seeing here in the month of May. Remember that I said it could be a feeling that you're feeling. It could be a feeling of stress that you feel now. And because you're not seeing something moving as quickly, you may get a little bit bent out of shape and may get caught up in your head. This is telling you, don't get caught up in your head. There could be a relief or an improvement. Just believe with your heart, like have faith that there is someone here that could be helping you along the way. Okay. Now, I do feel that this could be very much connected to a soul on the other side that may be seeing you stress or worry in the month of May and may kind of want to bring you this sense of warmth and kind of already letting you know ahead of time, hey, listen, you're not going to be alone in whatever this energy is. I'm pulling the strings that I can from the ethereal to try to shift and move some type of energy so that things look better for you or come out better for you. Okay, let's take a look here at what April, May, June. Ooh, look at that. 2 cards popping up. You have the 6 of Cups and the King of Wands energy. There may be a little bit of reminiscing here in the past or recent past when April, May, June arrives for you. Okay. Or there may be a blast from the past. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if it could possibly be a person. It doesn't have to be a man. Okay. Man energy is really yang energy. So it could be someone who is like very forward, very kind of like proactive and charismatic. Okay. You may be embodying the King of Wands come July. Wait, April, May, June. Come June. Okay. King of Wands is saying here something about July, though, because July is Leo energy. Leo season begins in July. Okay. So there could be either a blast from the past, someone here helping you to achieve a certain milestone, or this could be, like I said, yeah, someone from the past. It could be a friend, a loved one, anyone here crossing your path again. But the King of Wands is you connecting to this go getter energy, charismatic, risk taker, being very confident. This yang energy or this fire energy is giving you a clear direction. It may be giving you a clear direction of something that you may have started in the past or recent past, or something that you may have been very interested in the past or recent past, and you kind of forgot about it. And it may be connected to the great passion that is coming through here for April. So I feel that there's an interconnection here within these 4 months. Okay. Let's take a look at what else is coming through here for you very quickly here on the possible energies here. What is possibly going on within the next 4 months? Okay, something flipped over, and we have here star, guarantee success. Like I said, and it's funny because it says star here. So there's this kind of like whatever you've been wishing, hoping, praying, something that maybe will be a little stressful here for you because you may not see this blooming fast enough. Star is a guarantee success. So there may be some sense of improvement or progress here in the month of June. I feel that the progress will be felt either July or August. I know it's 4 months that you're looking into, but I do feel it could be July or August. Okay. If it's not in June, July, or August, there's a shift that is happening here. It's as if one or two things, whatever is going on here, you get it here, and then you feel the brand new energy here. Okay. So something may happen in May, something may turn, the wheel of fortune kind of energy here, something turns into a positive. Okay. And you are living that positive, the positivity and that optimism. And if this is you, there may be a role here that is connected to leadership. So whether it's that you may be in a job where you are a leader, or that you come in with a lot of experience, but there is a sense of confidence and really moving forward with that. If something here isn't there yet, this is talking about it could be coming up. So continue to manifest. Okay. Pray, hope, dream, manifest whatever it is that your dream or goals may be about, because it may be soon unfolding for you here in the month of June. So there could be some, did something flip? No. There could be here some changes happening in May that may influence June, or may set up something up for June or July, or July and August, because July and August is Leo season. Okay, you have close up dog. Says pleasure with a close friend. Again, I feel that there is this energy around you, very positive though. Club, it says someone will try to make you do something against your will. Yeah, okay. So don't allow whatever may be going on to pressure you into something that you don't want to do, or something that you don't have the heart and passion towards. So if this is talking about career, which could possibly be, because Wands is a lot having to do with career, don't just take a job to take it. Don't just take a job because it's like, I know it's easier said than done, but the economy isn't all that fantastic, right? But don't take a job just to take it. Take a job because you really feel inspired and passionate and passionately connected to it. Okay. So there may be something here in regards to an opportunity, or There could be something here connected where you already have the opportunity. You are in this mindset of being confident, and someone is trying to rain on your parade. So don't allow people to rain on your parade. I do feel that either you will be in this energy of success in June, or June and July, something is shifting here that you're going to be like, yeah, I feel good. If it didn't already start in May, okay? Because May, you have the 4-leaf clover. So it could be talking about an opportunity or a turn of event in May that's very positive, okay? Or this is talking about don't despair because something good is coming up, okay? Last but not least, let's take a look at the last and final, which is July. And ooh, July. This is a beautiful energy. Wow, with the Wheel of Fortune right behind it. 8 of Wands energy, July. There's going to be a fast-paced energy happening here, possibly in the month of July for you. So, Jupiter is here for you. Okay, that's a good planet to have here in this reading, especially you're ending on a very beautiful and positive note here. So, either you've already experienced the change and this is just like you're keeping up with this beautiful energy, or something is going to swiftly change. And it could be here the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of bringer of good luck and expansion. So there's a turning point and improvement, or you're going to feel like you're back in the flow of something. This is very, very positive because that 4-leaf clover and the star is talking about perhaps you either finally arriving to this energy here of success and achievement in July, like I said, either July or August, or you being in this beautiful high vibing energy, and it may have started here in May. Okay. I do feel June, July, August may be super important for you. The 8 of Wands energy is fast moving energy. So something's moving, swifting, changing. Okay. So this is really positive here. Okay. So something is shifting and moving very rapidly here. Okay. So very, very positive there. You have the Wheel of Fortune also, again, something improving, getting better, luck changing. Okay. Luck is on your side. Things are more favorable for you. You are overcoming obstacles and delays and challenges very quickly because, again, Jupiter here is in your energy field. Okay. So things are moving and moving up for you. Okay. So let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. And then we're going to close the reading with an advice card. And you have here Jug, lighthearted and carefree and carefree time. Yeah, you're going to feel like the weight is off your shoulders come July, if not even August here. Okay. So I feel you're going to feel like the weight of your shoulders, you've let that go. Okay. Something is going to be spinning more in your direction. And Target says here, a goal-oriented person. You keep getting a person here that may be in your energy field that may be helping you or getting you to this kind of next step or next milestone. Because this come up 3 times in your reading. It came out in May, in June, and now it's coming up in July. It could be that loved one that I was picking up at the top of your reading, kind of guiding you through your next, high achievement or period of success. So maybe a loved one who crossed over, who's like, I'm with you along this journey. Last but not least, let's take a look at your last and final card. And this card is wrapping up all these energies within these 4 months here. What is possibly going on? What is the advice here for Ava? Stay focused. Okay. Stay focused is your advice for everything here. It says stay focused. It's time for solitude and individual work. Does it sound familiar? 7 of Pentacles energy. Okay. You doing the work, patience, focus, determination, doing your due diligence, being consistent. okay, in the nurturing of whatever it is that you want to achieve or you want to bring up. It's time for solitude and individual working. Be careful if there are any interference with your process. Occasionally, ideas and solutions come to you, to your mind when alone and totally into your plan. Okay. Don't get caught up in your head here, is what I'm picking up here. Okay. Be sure not to get too caught up in your head. Something is going to work out for you. It may take some time, but it's going to work out in the long run. Okay. Ava, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link, Ava, with like-minded souls. Up next, I have to take a look who's up next. But first, intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you who are here. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and support. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. So don't forget here, intuitive friends, give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are a current subscriber, welcome back. If you just subscribed to the channel, thank you. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and support. Thank you for, joining. There's a lot of good stuff that happens here. A lot of channeling on my channel. I do provide a lot of content for you. So whenever I am not doing lives or super chat lives, you could always take a look at the playlist, because there you will find timeless readings there and pick a card readings as well. Intuitive friends, if you haven't taken a look at your March or April readings, you should. They're already up for you. If you are single, take a look at the singles readings playlist. If you are in a relationship, then take a look at the couples readings playlist. I also have no contact, energy healing, as well as pick a card readings there for you. So please feel free to take a look at the playlist. All right, intuitive friends, let's take a look here at who else is up next. You're very welcome. Hello, Ed. Welcome back, my dear. So funny because I mentioned you earlier. I told you. All right, up next we have Monica. Monica, thank you so much for being here. It says, what's the tea? Okay, what is possibly going on with manifestations connected to relationship, your next relationship? All right, so we're going to spill some tea here in regards to some love tea. After Monica, we have Shatira. Shatira, you are after Monica. So thank you, intuitive friends, for joining and for being here. All right, let's take a look here, Monica. What's the tea, or what's possibly going on here with your manifestation in regards to your next relationship? Okay, so let's take a look at that energy right now. All right, Monica, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. All right. Ava, I hope that clarified things for you, my dear. I wish you the very best. All right, Monica, let's jump straight into your reading. Let's see here what is possibly going on with your manifestations in regards to your next relationship. What is possibly going on here? What's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? The Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention, okay? And it also says detachment. So this is talking about what's going on with your manifestation in regards to your next relationship, what is possibly going on here in the tea that I'm picking up. I have here the Horse King, okay? Horse King is about direction, right? So the Arrow Master, if you take a look at the Arrow Master, it is an archer, okay? The archer is very focused on, I just saw here, Shatira roast spaghetti. I guess yeah, instead of popcorn, you're eating spaghetti. But Monica, here you have the archer, and the archer is very focused on the target that it wants to reach. In this case, the target here that you're kind of focusing on is your love life, right? It's the manifestation, your next connection, your next relationship, and the manifestation of the energy that is connected to that. I feel that the more that you are focused and intentional, the more that it's going to be kind of like clearly defined in regards to positioning here. Okay. I don't feel it's something that's going to happen overnight. Okay. I don't, because this archer, in order for the archer to hit that target, that archer needs to have the right location. It needs to assess the wind speed. It needs to assess anything externally that can shift that arrow. That's the external energy that I'm getting. And internally, this archer needs to be in sync and locked in with making sure that he or she is breathing and holding their breath so that they can let go of the arrow. So there are different dynamics here at play. Here's the good news, though. The good news is you are going to hit that mark. Okay. So, yes, that new relationship, you're going to hit that target. It just may take some time. You're going to hit the mark, but it may take some time. If you are doing, in which obviously you're manifesting, manifest, pour all your intention, and then detach. Detach from the affirmation or the manifestation. Release it. Because the releasing part is going to be the very important part of how things are going to flow. You see, this arrow master hasn't let go of the bow. Hasn't let go of the arrow yet. So this may be telling you you're putting all the ingredients together. Now it's time to release and surrender. I do feel that you're going to hit the mark, but there's a few more things that kind of like ingredients or the releasing. Because that's the only thing that we don't see in this card. We see everything else. We see the archer prepared. We see the archer focus. Chances are the archer has taken a look at all the surrounding elements, external, now internal, and now it's like, okay, I think I'm ready to let go of the arrow. Okay. So super important for you to let go of the attachment. So the manifestation that you're doing. So don't have an expected outcome. Just live your life. And then whenever you want to do your manifestation, pour all your intention in and then release it, let it go, forget about it, keep it moving. And then every once in a while, add and fuse that intention even more. Okay. So very, very interesting here in regards to that. Let's see what else is coming through here for you, my dear. I was going to say, wow, that came up very quickly. What is possibly here going on? Let's spill the tea here in regards to attraction. Attraction, and what else? Look at that. Let go of controlling issues. Same thing I just said. Okay, listen. What's possibly going on here in regards to your manifestation of a new relationship? Number one, you're taking the time, what is possibly unfolding here, you're taking the time to just live life. Be comfortable in your own skin, being comfortable being single, enjoying life, not worrying about the fact that you're single. That's super important. You're single, great. Enjoy life. Do things, enjoy this period of singlehood. Okay? Allow yourself to be connected to the joy of your freedom, of liberation, of doing what you please and whenever you please to do it, whatever it is. Just enjoy your singlehood. And then going back to what I mentioned earlier, let go of control issues. Okay. You can't be manifesting and then holding on, like manifesting and wishing and hoping for this attraction to happen or this romance to happen in your life if you're holding on to the manifestation. So, again, two cards that are coming up in the reading in regards to, yes, pour the intention, focus on you, have fun, have a lighthearted energy around you. Okay. Because when you're having fun, and when you're not thinking about a connection or a relationship, that's when the relationship is going to come. That's when the person may show up. It's not when you're looking, and it's not when you're holding on to the manifestation. It's when you release the manifestation, because the release is the surrender. And when you release, you surrender, and that shows that you have faith that the universe and that destiny will take care of it. You're only going to put in the work and the effort. So you're going to go to singles events. You're going to connect with your friends. Hey, listen, if you know anyone who's single, let me know. I'm interested. I'm open. I always joke around with my friends. I'm saying, hey, I'm single. If you know any eligible bachelors, feel free to, I'm accepting resumes, and they laugh, but it's, they know, like, yeah, okay, Alexa's ready to date, right? But I also let it go. Okay. I send the request and I see what happens. Okay. That's the energy that I'm getting here. All right. So far, so good. All right. Let's see what else is coming through here. So these two go together. Attraction was first. So I feel the intention of that manifestation is being heard and felt. Believe that it will unfold in its due time here. I know, I listen, girl, I'm in the same boat. So don't worry, I understand. Let's see what else is coming through here. What is possibly unfolding? What's the tea? What is possibly going on with the manifestation Monica is having here? Look at that. What did I say? We can't rush anything, but what we can do is we can be experiencing emotional peace, mental peace, physical peace, energetic peace, going with the flow, making peace with the past or the recent past, letting go of any grudges, letting go of the jaded energy, doing the Ho'oponopono chant, working on your heart chakra, then let it go. Okay, there's a kind of like, what does attraction say here? It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, it's coming across as this unfolding in regards to your manifestation. When you release it, or when there's the sense of like, okay, I'm not going to keep checking up on it. It's like you're going to feel really good. And when you feel really good and at peace, that's when there's going to be some sense of changes here. Because remember, if there is, whether consciously or subconsciously, because sometimes we say, well, I'm not really thinking about this every day. I'm not thinking about it all the time. But unconsciously, there is a hold on something. There's this kind of, I want to hold on to something. By the way, I want to say today is Monica's birthday. So those of you that are here, wish Monica a happy birthday. I forgot about that. I just had her in the free live reading. So just want to, let's wish Monica a happy birthday. All right. So yeah. So it's like, remember that because you know how I remember, because I saw the infinity sign reverse. Remember that reading that you had earlier, that infinity sign was on the reverse. And I told you, I said, you feel like something is stuck or not moving. You got to let go of that energy of feeling like something is stuck or not moving. You got to say to yourself, you know what? At the right time, at the right moment, things are going to pop up when they need to pop up for me. The person's going to pop up. Okay. So peace, mental and emotional, energetic peace. Okay. Now let's go into giving a quick here, kind of more. All right. I'm being told to use this, then that, and then we're going to end with that other one. So I have a couple more. All right, let's get more clarity here with the Arrow Master. Remember, the Arrow Master has the mastery of putting in the work, and the focus, but also having the power to release the arrow and trusting that the archer has done all that it could do in order to maximize that arrow to hit the target. So the power of intention and then letting go of that intention. Okay. I am getting something here in regards to Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius, Leo, are all fire signs. So maybe Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ooh, that did a very big peekaboo. I got to take it out because that did a big peekaboo. The snake did did a very big peekaboo here. So make sure you're not self-sabotaging yourself by placing all your power on the holding or on the outcome, but rather have the power in the release of it. Wow, that was a very big kind of flipperoo situation there. The power to release something. Sunglasses. Look at this. Watching, looking, stalking. Okay. I feel this is more about you just taking it easy and observing. Observe. Okay. When the person rolls around, don't get too excited too quickly. Allow yourself to observe, assess, and ask the important questions. Okay. Because there could be a wolf in sheep's clothing here. Okay. So just be in awareness. I'm not saying it will be. I'm just saying to keep aware of people's shenanigans here. Okay. So again, the release. And listen, it's like I'm getting here. You know what I'm seeing intuitively is like fishing. You're gonna catch. If it's good, you're gonna keep it. If not, you're gonna release. Catch and release. Okay. Yeah, this looks like it could be a good potential energy here. You know what? No, it's not. Send it right back. Thank you. I had a great first date. I'm not interested in having a second, like keeping it moving here with that. All right, let's focus here on the next two cards here. Let go, control issues and attraction, and peace. So let's get more clarity here for that. And then we're going to end the reading with one last card. Four of Pentacles. There we go. The holding on, making sure you're not holding on to something and you're not kind of holding on so tightly that you're guarding it too much. Okay. Again, there are things that are very valuable to you. Security may be valuable. Stability may be valuable. This person could also have connections here with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. They could be very kind of secure or stable in their life. And Hanged Man, exactly what I said. Something is on hold. Okay. Something is on hold. But like I said at the top of the reading, it's on hold. But again, release the manifestation so that it can unfold. The more that you enjoy life alone, and maybe that is the lesson that you need to learn right now, which could be the reason why you are single, meaning like, you're single right now. It's because you are meant to enjoy life alone right now. You are meant to learn from the past situations, circumstances, or events. You're kind of, asked here to enjoy your life, to let go of any self-sabotaging thought or codependency issues that you may be holding on. Okay. Or that you're kind of like, okay, I'm not holding on, but I'm still holding on, that type of energy. I'm getting here with the Hanged Man energy. You are by yourself right now because you need to take a look at the very important perspective here of what is a healthy, peaceful, happy connection. You're gaining perspective on what peace means to you and what it truly means for you to be in this energy of mental peace, energetic peace, emotional peace, spiritual peace. And maybe you haven't had that before. Maybe you haven't allowed yourself to embrace what it is to really be by yourself and not feel lonely, to be by yourself and not feel a void, but rather feel like, yeah, I'm by myself and I'm just going to enjoy my time alone. Okay. I'm just going to enjoy my singlehood. I'm going to go out. I'm going to meet people. I'm just going to, enjoy life. So very, very, very interesting here. Okay. Our last and final card here. Let's see the advice. I feel this person may be a fire sign, or I'm getting like a fire sign because Neptune is very much connected to Pisces. I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Oh, and you're also, man, it could be any sign because you have here air too. It could be any sign here. I feel this is a lot with divine timing too with it. All right, let's get to your last and final card here, my dear. Where is that deck? Oh, here it is. All right, Monica, let's see here. Your last and final. What is your advice here in regards to this tea spillage? Very nice reading. Very good. It's all about the right timing, the right person. It's about releasing. It's about enjoying your single status, having fun, taking it easy, gaining new perspectives as you just kind of like connect. I would, if I were you, I would do the Ho'oponopono chant, okay, and work on my heart chakra and continue to manifest. And I do have a divine counterpart manifestation in the healing and affirmations playlist. So if you're interested in taking a look at that to add to your manifestation, go right on ahead. And we have here last and final card for you. Learn from the past. Learn from the situation, circumstance, or event, that past connection that may have had some type of deceptive, sneaky energy attached to it. Learn to observe what the red flags are in a connection. Learn from the red flags that you may have not paid attention to before. Learn what it means to feel at peace, to really truly feel content with your own solitude as you enjoy life, okay? As you go out and smell the roses, let go of any outcome or desired outcome, okay? And that is how this is coming through. Let's see your last and final card here. All of the success and failures are supposed to come to your life and give you precious lessons. As I said, the Hanged Man energy being placed on hold so that you can gain perspective from the things that didn't go so the way you may have wanted to in the past or recent past. Okay. It says they don't come to knock you down, but sure will make you much stronger and wiser with time. I'm also getting you making peace with the past, you making peace with past experiences, making like energetically forgiving the people, the situations, okay, and the things from the past or recent past. Okay, there you go, Monica. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel. Please share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And up next, who do we have up next? Up next, we have Shatira. All right. Wonderful. Shatira, you are up next. But first, intuitive friends, if you're joining me now in this reading, or if this is the first time that you are visiting my channel, I want to say welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. That being said, intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at your March readings, April readings, pick a card readings, single readings, couple readings, and the energy healing and affirmations playlist as well. All those are in the playlist, so take a look. And especially for your March readings, okay, it is a pick a card reading, so if you haven't taken a look at that, please do. I also have a very detailed reading focusing on the energy. Is this? Yeah, this is in the right place. Okay. Focusing on what may be igniting you in the new 2026 astrological new year, and that is in the pick a card playlist. That being said, intuitive friends, let's jump into the next reading, and that's going to be for Shatira. Intuitive friends, if no one is after Shatira, then I'm going to close this reading. But if you are kind of like, should I or shouldn't I jump in, now would be the time. I do want to take the time out to say thank you to Butterfly. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and support, Butterfly. And thank you, Butterfly, for being part of the membership tier. I greatly appreciate it. We appreciate your hard work. And thank you so much for being here. All right, intuitive friends, I want to say Ed is here. I don't know if Ed is still here or not, but hello, hello. All right, let me see what's coming through here. What's the focus for Shatira? Hello, Shatira. I want to thank Bake215. I want to thank Ava. I want to thank Monica, and I want to thank Shatira for taking part in the reading. All right, Shatira, let's see here what you wrote, darling. Let's see. You wrote. Let's see, Shatira. Lex, I want to get to the bottom of something. It's about my secret admirer. Ooh, we're spilling some tea today. All right, let's see. Someone locked eyes on me before I realized it. So I'm thinking it's him, but not sure. So could that possibly have been that secret admirer? So did he recognize me? It's been 2 years since we last saw each other, but I seen someone who looks like him as we were passing by each other. Okay. So do you want, okay, so let's wait. Let's put our thinking cap. So what is possibly, so do you want to, okay, so I don't know who's who or what's what, but how about, and you tell me if this is yes or no, if you want something like this, where we can tap into the energy, like the characteristics and the personality of the secret admirer, so that you could decipher who this person is when you see them or when you bump into them or whatever, you know? So whomever it is, you'll know who it is, either because you've met them before or because I don't know who it is, right? So if you want something like that, I can do that. So what is possibly going on with my secret admirer in regards to characteristics and personality? Let me know what you think about that. Or let me see. Or we could just do what is possibly going on with my secret admirer and just leave it open and see what comes through too. So let me know which of those two may sound. So what's possibly going on? Yeah, I think that's the answer right there. What's going on Yeah, the second one. What is possibly going on with my secret admirer? And then let's see, because I could decipher personality and stuff like that through that reading. If it pops up, it jumps up at me. It'll come through. All right, so let's do that second one. All right. So Shatira, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. So what is possibly going on with Shatira's secret admirer? That means all the energy that I am channeling is about that secret admirer. Okay, so I want to make that clear. So the energies that I'm channeling here are about that secret admirer, because that secret admirer has been coming up in your reading like crazy. All right, so let's see. What is possibly going on with Shatira's secret admirer? All I'm saying, Shatira, is you better invite me to that wedding. That's all I'm saying. You better invite me to that wedding, okay? All right, let's see here. What is possibly going on with Shatira's secret admirer? Ooh, ooh. You know what? This is someone that you may know. This is something, okay, forget about what I know it sounds a little kind of low vibrational, but that's not how it's coming up. This is someone, because it's coming across as someone that you met before and it's coming through again. I know it says revenge. That's not what I'm getting. Okay. I'm not reading that. I'm looking at this. Is this someone who you still have an open book type of energy with? Someone that when you take that glass of wine, honey, and you reminisce, or that person that crosses your mind, there is something here about a chapter that's not closed. And by the way, you have more than one secret admirer, because this is coming across as, and I want to detach away from that energy because I don't want everyone who's your secret admirer. I want to focus and hone into that one person. But I'm going to tell you something. If you've never heard this before, you're going to hear it now. And if you sensed it, this may give you a confirmation validation. There are people that you left, or that may have thought that the grass was greener on the other side, or that you may have decided to let go of in your past or recent past, who still, I'm going to tell you, who still, no matter how far ago, and this is, I'm doing two things here because this energy is talking about other instances. There are people that when you leave the connection, they still think about you. There are people here who you would be like, why is that person even thinking of me? And these are people from the past. Okay. This is aside from the energy that I was getting, that this is a past person, but hold on a second. I'm just telling you that in general. So you may have that. I have that kind of energy too, where people from the past think about me. I get the downloads all the time. And you may have that same energy. It's like once someone, and it's not just one person. I mean, like there are multiple people, like connections that you get into. And there's this energy of like, they still years later, they wonder, I wonder how Shatira is doing. Or man, I remember, this girl once upon a time that I dated, her name was Shatira and blah, blah, blah. That's that you have that energy around you. Okay. So that's number one. Number two, now getting back to your secret admirer here, this is definitely someone that you still have a chapter open. It is someone that you know, okay? Because that book is open and there's a glass of whatever this person is sipping. And this person is watching you. Not kind of like in a stalkish way, but kind of like they see you. Okay. This may be either, listen, it could be someone that you see every day. or someone that you met before and has seen you again. I'm telling you, I'm getting more than one person here. Let's keep going, because this looks like it's going to be one of those, ooh, sip some tea time. Let's see what's going on. What is possibly going on here with Shatira's secret admirer? Let's tap into this energy. A chapter is open here. Maybe a chapter didn't even start. I don't know if there's even a chapter that even started, but there is this kind of like something is open. It's open and it remains open. And the fact that it remains open in regards to the secret admirer is why this person keeps watching or looking or is looking from afar. Let's keep tapping into this energy of the secret admirer and let's see what comes through here. The Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, withholding. This person, first of all, there is you and this person. Listen, the secret admirer. There's a standstill here. Okay, that's number one. Okay, so number one, I'm getting at a standstill because I'm getting snow. Snow for me is symbolizing something that is something's not growing. Something is just like stagnant. Okay, so I'm picking up like snow. I'm picking up this like wintry scene. But it's not because this person wants to be cold. There is something about a hesitation that's happening here. Now, this person sees you clearly. As you see, there's a clear quartz crystal here. So this person sees you clearly. They know of you for sure. This is not like, oh, I think. They're like, I like her. I'm into her. I know that that's where my intention is. But for whatever reason, they come across as very distant. Now, here's the message that's come. There's a lot of purple coming through here. I feel that you may intuitively know who this person is because I'm going to tell you right now, purple has a lot to do with amethyst, this beautiful crystal right here. And that has to do with the third eye chakra or clairvoyancy. So you may know who this person is intuitively. Now, if you don't know who this person is intuitively, I'm going to tell you some characteristics. Number one, this person might, one or two things. They may love to read. And if it's not, they're reading books, they're listening to audio books. And that's very specific. So there you go. So either this person likes to read or is in a field where they have to read and look at notes or read and look at notes, information, documents. Okay. Because that's what I'm picking up. That's number one. So this person likes to read. This person may like or may enjoy casual drinking. I don't feel it's something like over excessive, but I do feel that there's an occasional kind of let me take a drink, let me kind of like to de-stress or like decompress from a hard day or something like that. Okay. I do want to say that I'm picking up Daisy. Okay. Daisy is very much connected to me, it connects with summer. So if there is some type of movement here, it might come across in the summer, or maybe this person has like a birthday around the summer, spring or summer. Okay, I'm getting spring or summer. This person is generous. This person may show you that they like you by doing something nice for you. Okay, so there's a sense of generosity, and it's not because they're expecting to receive. They are just generous because this is who they are. This person may come across as a little bit guarded emotionally. Okay, so I'm getting guarded emotion, but they are a very loving and generous person. The reason why they are, that's the reason why this is here. They have had a difficult love life in the past or recent past. Love hasn't treated them correctly as they're thinking. Like that's their perceived view on love. Yeah. This person is a nice person and is open to reciprocal exchange. They may come across as a little bit cold or reserved, but it's because they had a very difficult situation in the past or recent past connected to their love life. Show me this person's, yeah, show me more. That's why. I'm like, but why would this person be so... Yeah, that comes... Let's see something. I'm like a hound. When I smell something intuitively, it's like, hold on a second. See, fogs bind. When paths are unclear and spirits froze. Look, the same thing I was talking about. Sometimes leaving brings light. Wait. Okay, wait. I'm so excited. I can't even read this straight. When paths are unclear and spirits froze, sometimes leaving brings light. You see, this person had a real bad breakup. This secret admirer had a really bad breakup. So much so that they have had like a lot of resentment towards either the person or the experience because this really broke their heart. And like I said, this person may come across as a little bit distant or cold, but this person is a very generous person. And they may be withholding their emotions or holding the fact that they are very interested in you. And so they may kind of show from a distance or they're watching from a distance. There's distance involved in this what you call it, with this person, with the secret admirer. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see what else is possibly unfolding here. Give me 1 second here. What is possibly going on with this? What is that growl? What is that groan? That moan? My puppy here is doing a deep moan like he's worked hard today. Ooh, validation, confirmation. I'm telling you, healing connection. I don't know if you dated this person. This person had a very big heartbreak. I told you, healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. This person is hesitant about getting into another connection because of the experience that they had in their past or recent past. Let's see what's coming through in regards to Shatira's secret admirer. Okay, listen carefully. If you didn't date this person, which is coming across like, again, they're just watching you. Like I said before, this person had a very deep heartbreak. They had a very deep heartbreak, so much so that it has created this sense of like they haven't healed fully. Or if they did, it's kind of like they're scared to get into another connection. Love did them badly. I'm telling you, it's not even you. It's like love did them badly. That's how they're seeing it. Like love did me wrong. And so it created a lot of, I'm getting like static around their heart. So they're very guarded with their emotions. They are a very good person. Like I said, they're generous and they're open to the give and take. But again, they're going to come across as they're very kind of standoffish because they're still healing. They're healing, or they're afraid of a wound to be reopened, and they don't want what happened in the past or recent past to happen again. Listen, this person may be afraid of, you know how sometimes it's like some people are like, yeah, I want to meet my person, but then at the same time, they're afraid of even trying, or they're afraid of like, what if it happens again? Or what if it doesn't work out? Okay. It's like they're really into you. They keep looking at you, but there's some energy here about the past or recent past that kind of gives them kind of a hold, a personal evolution within your relationship. All right, listen carefully. I feel that when this person makes a move, there's going to be kind of like I'm getting here, you're going to need to be patient, not because of anything other than the connection between you and this person and the secret admirer is going to change and shift their life, but in a very positive way. There are some lessons that you are going to learn from this person, and this person is going to learn from you. And so, this spirit soul path, you may have even had some type of connection in some type of past life, because there's something here very like important, magical, transformational, not only from the connection that broke their heart, but the connection that they are interested. So there's this kind of like energy that's attracting them to you. It's something like they can't even help. It's like, why is it that I keep, bumping into so and so, or why does so and so kind of cross my mind, or why can I get that person? Why can't I get Shatira off my mind? It's kind of that type of energy. Okay. And it's going to be one of those things where, yes, that connection that they had, that was that breakup, separation, or divorce, may have been very impactful in their life. And it may have created a very big wound emotionally. But there's a sense of this person healing what they can heal on their own, and then being able to heal the rest of it in a connection. And that goes for everyone. It's not just this person, but it's coming across very loudly in this and in this reading energetically, where we can heal as much as we can by ourselves, but it is until we get into a connection with someone that we have that kind of soul to soul type of energy or feeling, that we then heal the rest of the lessons that we cannot heal by ourselves, that are needed. It is needed, or it's important for us to do so in a connection. Okay. So, what more intense can it be in a love connection? Okay. Which is why sometimes it appears there a lot more. Okay. It happens with friends, family, loved ones, but it could appear a lot more in that. All right. Let's take a look here at more messages here. What is possibly going on with Shatira's secret admirer? So this is your secret admirer's energy here. You see, this person wants a commitment, what I just said. They want a commitment. They want to find love. They're open to love, which could be the reason why this person keeps looking at you. This is why they're your secret admirer. They like you. They're from a distance. They're watching from a distance. Wedding rings is saying here, sacred. Wasn't I joking about like invite me to your wedding? This is funny. Wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Now, another spin here could be this person could be married. Okay, also. But I do feel there is this sense of this person really wanting a committed relationship. Yeah, no, it's not that it's that they want a commitment after the heartbreak. They have Phoenix rising from the ashes. Listen, they may have even, this is something else that's coming through. This may be a person, your secret admirer may have had a connection, a very deep connection here with someone else. They could have been engaged or married, or there was a very deep committed relationship here. But because of the heartbreak, the separation, breakup, or divorce, who knows? The Phoenix here is that your secret admirer is now in this new phase. They are rising from the ashes. So this person wants a committed relationship, that there's growth, that there's an equal exchange, there's that equal, energy here where two people are giving and taking. Okay, they want compatibility. They want something to last forever. Okay, so the secret admirer comes across as someone who is ready in regards to having a committed relationship. And that's always a conversation we should always have. And, we always like to make it clear on the date, right? Say, like, listen, I'm not saying that you want a committed relationship with me, but do you want a committed relationship in your life? Okay, whatever that may look like. Okay, because if the person kind of beats around the bush and it's like, well, then that's a no. That's already telling you that person isn't ready. But this person comes around as ready and willing to try again with the Phoenix, but under the right conditions. So I wouldn't be surprised if and when you and this person meet up, go out, or whatever this is, that you end up finding out a similar storyline here. Because there's an attraction towards you that they can't deny. It's an attraction they can't deny. Okay? Because it's coming across. You may have even known each other from a past life. Okay, so it's kind of like you're kind of picking up where you left off in the last lifetime. Let's get more clarity here with generosity, receiving. Ooh, that last one here wanted to pop up, building blocks. This person may want to build the connection. You see, I told you they want someone that they can grow with. This person may want to create or kind of like build something very slowly. Okay, so this person looks like they want to build, but there's a sense of building slowly here in regards to this energy. What I'm also getting here is they want someone equally stable in what they do for a living too. So there's this sense of like this person is coming across as someone intelligent, someone who values a person's stability, okay, values the give and take, like I said here, receiving, that giving and receiving. When this person, or if this person moves in your direction, it's going to be casual energy and kind of that slow build, kind of like maybe first looking at each other, then saying hi to each other, then saying hi, then stopping maybe very quickly. Hey, I always say hi to you. My name is so and so. What's your name? Like a slow build, and then from that kind of like slowly building, and then from that, hey, hi, so and so, hey, so and so, and then from there it's like, hey, like I don't know, exchanging numbers or something like that. But it feels like a very slow build. It feels like it starts like very nonchalant and casual, and then we just add a layer and add a layer and add a layer, and slowly build something here. All right, let's get this deck here, and then we're going to close the reading with one of the other decks. Ooh, feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. And I feel that this is the energy that this person is afraid of. They're afraid of that. See the healing connection? I feel that this goes here. Yeah. They're afraid of getting hurt again. That makes sense. I'm also getting here feather, as you may be getting sign symbol synchronicities, or this person may be kind of a serendipitous events in regards to seeing each other or bumping into each other. So I feel that there's this energy here of like the ethereal trying to throw some sprinkles here of instances, serendipitous events here. Ooh, caterpillar. Caterpillar says things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So see, a change is coming in regards to this person. They may have a change of heart, a change of mind, or there may be a serendipitous event where both of you see each other face to face or connect in some way, shape, or form. And then that's going to be kind of like the clue of like, this is it. We're gonna change this kind of just looking at each other into something more. Mm-hmm. Wait, let me do one more here. More personality. What is possibly going on with this person? This person is having a brand new start during this 2026 new year. Because I'm picking that up here with this Phoenix. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they have fire somewhere on their astrological natal chart, because the Phoenix is fire energy. So I wouldn't be surprised. Four Swords and Page of Coins. Yeah. See, Four Swords is the time for no action, isolation, going within. There's silence. Like I said, there's silence within this kind of, again, it's coming across with recalibration and, the recalibration and taking a step back. Does that mean this person is only in this energy? No, because they have here the Page of Coins. So they're ready to start moving something forward, but at a very, very slow energy, or very kind of like one step at a time, which is exactly what I said here with this building blocks. So this person is looking for that co-creating energy with someone. They may still be healing, okay, from this situation, but I do feel that this person is at the very least starting to set their goals or grounding their kind of ideas in regards to giving love a chance and starting on this journey of, well, maybe if I just, start making some type of move, or bringing some of these plans that this person has in the back of their mind. Maybe they're trying to again with the book. Didn't I talk about that at the top of the reading with this book? This person is smart. This person could even be a nerd. They could just be a very shy person. This could be a very shy person who's very much into work or studies. Okay. And this person just kind of maybe in this energy of like, I'll give love a chance. I'll give an opportunity a chance. This person is ambitious for sure. So career matters to this person. They may be in a career where they're giving to others. They're of service to others. because this generosity card is coming across as that energy. And they may have more inspiring dreams up ahead. So if they were already really good at what they do, they may be thinking about or wanting to study like a specialty or go like one level above what they do, or like kind of focus on a specialty on something here. This person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're getting, this person is getting a lot of, yeah, I'm getting more like, they have swords here too, so who knows? Let's see. Last and final, the sun. I'm telling you, there's something about when the summer comes or during now in spring that something is going to be moving to a yes. Something is going to be moving forward. This year in 2026, something is going to move forward with this person who's your secret admirer. This is the year of the horse. There's going to be a move being made. It could be you, could be a small move by you, and that may kind of bring things up to the surface. It could be you approaching, hey, can I ask you a question? Have I met you before? Have I seen you before? Like, like that. Like, it doesn't have to be, flirty. It just could be something like, have I seen you before? Even if you've never seen this person before. That could be a real good entryway where this person feels safe. Like, oh my God, now this, now my secret admirer is approaching me. But I feel there's something, and I said that at the top of the reading with that daisy. And what's interesting is in the traditional deck, the sun card has daisies or sunflower. It has a yellow flower. Take a look at that picture in the sun card in the traditional deck. I'm telling you, spring or summer, something is brewing here. And whatever it is, it's yes, it's moving forward. Happiness, success, personal growth. Okay? Something is moving in the summer. Or you're going to make a move and, kind of cut that barrier and just be like, excuse me, I'm sorry. Have I met you before? Have I seen you before? You look very familiar. I'm telling you. All right, let's take a look at your last and final card and let's see what that is. Intuitive friends, I'm going to be ending this reading here. And I don't see anyone else, but no worries, intuitive friends. Feel free to catch me at another time in regards to the spilling of the tea. If you want to join me for this type of reading, just make sure that you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. Let's take a look here at what your advice here is for you, Shatira. So this message is for you. Last and final message for you, Shatira. Polish your skills. Polish your skills. If you got to stand in front of that mirror and practice, look at this. It just ended. And I didn't even blow it. It just ended by itself. Look at that. The candle. This is it. We finished the tea. Polish your skills. If it means that you got to stand in front of a mirror, honey, and practice that so it doesn't sound fake, so it doesn't sound rehearsed, so it sounds natural, then go ahead and practice in front of a mirror. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Have I met you before? Or you look familiar. Have we met before? I don't care if you're going to practice that for a whole week. This is talking about polishing your skills on small talk, being casual. Building something slowly here. It might be you making a move, but it's not a move that it's like kind of crazy move. You know what I mean? It's kind of a casual move, right? This person may be a little shy, but I'm telling you, they're open. They're open. I'm getting fire energy. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if something switches or moves around during Leo season. Wouldn't be surprised. All right, polish your skill. Focus on things and work that work more. Okay, sharpen your mind with insightful ideas and real practice, even minor tasks. I'm telling you, I feel like this is telling you like practice some like, hey, have you know, you look familiar. Do we know each other from somewhere? Have we bumped into each other? You know, whatever. I swear that that's what I'm picking up. Lastly, brush up on your language, meaning you speaking to someone, not feeling like it might be something that you normally don't do because we have a child here riding on the horse. It may not be something that you do, but honey, if you want to slowly build something here, you might have to resort to that type of tactic. Because yeah, that's what is coming as it says. Lastly, brush up on your language to get at your best performance. Is exactly what I was talking about. I got to read this again. This is hysterical. Focus, and you know, spirit is hysterical. Look at that. Those are angel wings. It says focus on things and work more. Sharpen your mind with insightful ideas and real practice, even minor tasks. That's because you don't do things like that. I feel like this is asking you to do something that is out of your comfort zone. And you're like, but I don't do that. I don't like to do that. I like people to approach me. I want someone to approach me. And it's coming across like this person may just need that type of little nudge. You know what I mean? We're not all cut by the same cloth, honey. So this person may need a little nudge, and that little nudge may be something as casual as, interesting. I'm sorry. Have we met before? And they may be like, yeah, you look familiar. I'm like, oh, wow. Or no, you know, we have, I said, well, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, you know, interrupt you, but, or, you know, whatever. But I swear, I swore that I've seen you before, that we've met before. And, but hey, nice to meet you. My name is Shatira. What's your name? Oh, okay, great. You could tell that, like, I have no shame in my game, honey. None whatsoever. Okay, call me crazy, but you know what? Opportunity only knocks for it may sometimes knock one time. Okay, so you got to take it, and see what happens. Lastly, brush up on your language, which is what I was telling you before I took this card. Before I, you know, shuffle this card, I said brush up on saying, even talking to yourself in the mirror, just to so it could sound natural and normal. You know. Because, like I said, it may be something that you normally don't do. I mean, listen, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? What? Okay, you find out that, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just polish your skills, girl, and go out there. Life is kicking you in the butt here, is saying, go, go, go. It's nudging you. Okay? Get this person out of sticking their nose in the book. Okay, you need to bring some spice to this person's life over here, because that's what it's saying here for sure. Not that one. Where is it? A personal evolution within your connection. You see, there's a connection that's going to create a sense of evolution here. And like I said, and I said this before, we learn from each other. So this person may learn something from you, and you're going to learn something from this person. So who knows? That being said, as I always say, free will is a thing, but that's all that I have for you, Shatira. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to my channel, share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, intuitive friends. Thank you so much. And I want to say a big thank you to Butterfly. Thank you, Butterfly, for being here with us. And I want to thank each and every one of you, okay, who took part. Big 215, Ava, Monica, Shatira, thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and support. Shatira, go for it. Practice in the mirror. Okay. We're heading into Taurus season soon. Okay. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Okay. I'm cheering you on. Taurus is ruled by Venus, girl. So let's go. Okay. Page of Coins, Pentacles energy, Taurus season. Go, go, go. All right. That being said, intuitive friends, take care. Have a good time. Have a great day. Stay blessed. And I'll see you all soon.